them see your true qualities.
My poor judgment.
Your sense of humour.
Ho, ho, ho. Your Majesty. Mr. Churchill.
Hello and welcome to the premiere of The Darkest Hour. We're here at Leicester Square with Van Carpet. How important do you think these historical stories are?
I think they're very important. The historical stories are very important because when you look at the film, you understand that he knew the importance of history. He knew the importance of looking backwards and seeing what had happened before. Because all these things help in making decisions, and if I do that didn't work in 1066, then why would it work now?
I think this is a time in our history where, which a lot of people might not know about, when we came very close to surrendering to Nazi Germany. And frankly, that's a proper danger given the nationalist forces at work in our world at the moment. So yeah, it's not just a nice historical drama, it's a history lesson.
Did you feel another sense of pressure portraying a real historical event, and how much creative license did you take?
Pressure, yes. So much so that I sort of deferred writing this for about 8 years. I had the idea many years ago, and I thought, I'm quite audacious, but to write words for Winston Churchill, that's a little too much.
Yeah.
So, but with the success I had with Theory of Everything, I kind of got a little bit more emboldened, and I thought I'll have a go. I'll roll the dice. And in terms of creative license, when you have the words in front of a movie based on a true story, you have to earn those. That's a real contract with the audience, and you can't abuse it. So we all tried to get it right, and to the nth degree, get the details right and so forth. So yeah, very little use of poetic license.
Were there any particular challenges of getting into the mode of the mindset of that period for you as an actor?
I tend to live in the past quite a lot in my jobs. I'm normally a sort of frock coat man, but it was quite interesting playing a very interesting character who didn't really become interesting until after the film was over. He became Prime Minister, but not in 1940. So I had to go, yeah, all right, leave that behind. He's going to be great. He's going to be great, but just use what you can up to this point, because you don't know that other bit yet. But no, principally, I just watched a great actor at work. And I don't think I've ever enjoyed watching anybody's performance as much as I did Gary's.
Well, all of us read an awful lot about the relationship between Churchill and his wife, and we discovered something that I think had been maybe perhaps overlooked in the past. A very, very complicated relationship with ups and downs and moments of great sadness and then moments of great joy and a huge excitement and then a desperation and they were apart a lot because he travelled a lot and she travelled a lot, and they had a very, very complex, rich relationship.
How did you find it working with Joe Wright?
So easy and so enjoyable. I very much hope it happens again. I mean, he's a great company man, and he builds a group of people who trust and like each other, and it's much more like doing a play, I think. And he also has directed on stage, and he grew up in a theatre. So,
did you have a rehearsal process?
Yes, we did. And you have to do your homework. We were lectured by a lot of people who knew a lot about Churchill, and we watched films, and we spent time together, because if you're trying to play a cabinet, you can't just arrive on the first morning and say, sorry, where are we?
Well, it was absolutely mind-blowing to see Winston Churchill walk into the room, and it was only much, much later that I actually met Gary.
Were there ever any moments when you intervened or tried to change anything as you went along?
No, I wait to be approached. Joe Wright had such a tight control on the direction of it that it didn't need any intervention from me whatsoever. But I was there for the actors, and they would come over if only just have a joke or something, and we discussed character and things. But you're such professionals, it's nice to work with geniuses.
Were there any particular memorable moments from set?
My last day of filming was one of the most memorable of my career, or of my life, actually. We were filming in the 1941 House of Commons, which of course was destroyed by bombs. So if you want to film there, you have to build it. So we went to Pinewood and shot with 500 supporting artists, 480 of them male. And we watched Gary do his Fight Them on the Beaches speech. And nobody else spoke that day. And I was just swapping tweets at the end of the day going, was that not extraordinary? Was that not one of the best days of work you've ever had? You know, and what did you say today? Nothing. You just watched a great artist at work.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. I've been Annabel Spinks-Jones. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook for more movie news.
For without victory, there can be no survival.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.